Now, this week the question is, since your motto is quality, equity, innovation, what do you mean by quality with reference to the school board?
So quality with reference to the school board and the schools is really focused on what are we wanting our children and our students to be able to graduate doing? Like what kind of college experiences do we want them to be prepared for? Life experiences do we want them to be able to reach, and what kind of careers and jobs are we ensuring that they are set up to succeed in life with? And so quality for me is what's happening in the classroom. Is it high quality teaching and learning? Are we offering rigorous curriculum? Are we making sure that teachers have the ability to design their instruction in a way that is engaging for students? That's what I mean by quality.
Now, this week's question is sort of based off of the previous question. Since your motto is quality, equity, and innovation, what do you mean by equity with reference to the school board?
Equity is the biggest E ever in our dictionary of words to be able to use when we talk about schools. So equity to me is at the heart of what I do, the heart of the way I think about the world, and is why I do the work that I do in my nonprofit work. And it's, I think, what should be at the core of all of our decisions when we're talking about teaching children and making sure that every child has what they need to succeed. So equity simply is the idea that children come to schools with different backgrounds, with different needs, with different realities and experiences. And we want to make sure that we're providing resources and experiences that match the need of every single child. So simply make sure that we're teaching and educating and supporting wherever a child comes to us with their experience behind them.
Now, for the final question, I have to ask you, since your motto is quality, equity, and innovation, what do you mean by innovation with reference to the school board?
For me, innovation in our schools is really what we should be thinking about all the time. So when I think about innovation, it's about thinking about how we teach our 21st century learners, how we prepare them and provide educational opportunities that really mirror the worlds that they're going to go into when they graduate from our school system. So innovation is about being creative, it's about thinking out of the box, it's about figuring out different ways that we're making sure that we have the ability to educate every child based on their need, and to do that in a way that's compelling. So, and innovation is about being kind of resourceful. So in this time when we're really struggling in terms of the amount of budget and money that we have for our schools, the way that I think we're going to be able to provide this kind of quality education for our children is we got to be innovative about how we do that. And I'm really excited about thinking through that with us.
Thank you so much for joining in and doing
Thanks,
this
Michael.
interview. It was really fun having you. And do you have anything that you'd like to say to the viewers before this series ends?
Well, I'm really glad that you all have gotten a chance to know me through this process and through these interviews that you've been doing with me for the better part of how many weeks, Michael?
Like 18 maybe?
Through the better part of 18 weeks, and I'm glad that I've been able to share my story and share my passion and why I'm running for school board, and more importantly than anything, make sure to get out the vote by November 6th.
Anyway, yet again, thank you so much for coming here and answering these questions, and I hope the next time I see you or interview you, you are in the Alameda School Board.
I do too, Michael.
Bye.